help you along the way. That's where we come in. At CNN, it's our job to break down the most complicated business stories, to ask the right people the hard questions, and to help close the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Your partners in business news, your partners at CNN.
I'm Patricia Wu in Hong Kong, and this is CNN.
There are ongoing massive anti-government protests in Egypt today. We want to bring in CNN's Ben Wiedemann. He is in Cairo in Tahrir Square. Ben, how big a threat are these demonstrations to the Morsi government?
Well, certainly if you look at the numbers, and the numbers are only growing, they're getting louder and more insistent in calling for President Morsi to resign, and it will be very hard for him to be deaf to these calls. And we just learned a little while ago that the president will be holding a press conference in about 1 hour's time. We don't know the content of what he's going to talk about, but clearly his eye will be on these demonstrators. He has millions of supporters. There's no denying that, and they've been equally vocal, but certainly the rising calls in the street have put a lot of pressure on him. He's worried about the loyalty of the army. He's worried about the loyalty of the police in this current crisis. So we should watch that press conference very closely. Candy?
I know you'll be doing that, Ben, and we will be back to you throughout the day. Thank you. And thank you all for watching State of the Union. I'm Candy Crowley in Washington. Join us again next Sunday when our guest is the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Martin Dempsey. If you missed any part of today's show, find us on iTunes. You just need to search State of the Union. For Reed Zakaria, GPS is next.